The race to oust the Suba Member of Parliament Karoli Omondi come 2027 took the ODM brigade led by party leader Raila Odinga to Homa Bay County. The area legislator faced a serious onslaught from the ODM leadership following his decision to work with President William Ruto and the Kenya Kwanza government. Karoli was among legislators that visited State House, leading to a purge undertaken by the ODM party. Former Suba South legislator, who is currently nominated in the National Assembly, John Buddy, launched his bid to reclaim his seat from the first-time legislator. This followed an attempt to vie for the county's top position, which would later, through a consensus, be handed to the current governor, Gladys Wanga. Odinga chose to trade his guns to the Kenya Kwanza legislators who rallied behind the Finance Act 2023.
That bill was an oppressive bill. It was introducing excessive taxation of our people, including the farmers, because it was introducing a taxation that is called commodity tax, meaning that we are going to even tax things which are products of agriculture.
Some of the legislators, especially from Mount Kenya region, who backed the law, have in the recent past made an about-turn following taxes imposed on various commodities, including agricultural produce. But Odinga claims that their actions are full of hypocrisy.
Now, you remember when they were doing campaign, they were talking about returning GMR, guaranteed minimum return. That language has actually now disappeared. Now, I was shocked and surprised to see some members of parliament from the region who voted for that bill now rising up and opposing the implementation of that bill. Shame on them. Shame on them. Shame on them. But what also surprised me was that the member of parliament for this constituency also voted for that bill. Karoli Omondi, did you send him to vote for that bill?
The former premier and Azimio chief maintains that the coalition, as part of the agreed deal under the NADCO report, must approve the names of IEBC commissioners shortlisted, while insisting that the fight for lowering the cost of living is still on.
The team has agreed, one, that the issue of IEBC will be constituted with our participation, that we must approve the names of those who are going to be members of IEBC.
That even though Raila Odinga is going to Addis Ababa, we have not changed our position on national issues. Zakayo still remains Zakayo. The cost of living is still too high. The economy is still doing badly.
On his part, Siaya Governor James Orengo decried plans to sabotage and paralyze devolution.
Serikali ya Ruto inavunja ma-counties, hela hazifiki kwa counties, na hiyo ni kuonyesha kwamba yeye hapendelei kitu ambayo inaitwa ugatuzi.
Azimio politics did not miss out, as signs of disintegration of the coalition were in full display over plans to take over from Odinga as the coalition leader before he is yet to even formally present his bid for the African Union chairmanship. ODM leaders are referring to their counterparts as wolves.
Kuna wale watu ambao wameanza kutafuta mbinu ya kureplace baba. Kuna wale ambao wameanza kutenga vikundi. Mtu ambaye amekaa karibu na baba, mheshimiwa Oparanya, ako na baba. Huyo siwezi kukaa ndiye kwa mambo mingi. Kuna wale watu wameanza sasa tuko huku, wengine wanasema tuko huku, lakini baba ujue bado niko pale.
Hakuna mahali baba anaenda. Baba atabaki umuhumu. Kule akienda kule yeye ni kutembea tu. Yeye pata ako hapa. Baba ni mumo. Katika Kenya yote baba ni mo. Katika dunia yote baba ni mo. There should never be any doubt about the future of ODM. We are all members of ODM. There is no leadership vacuum in ODM. Our leader remains Raila Amolo Odinga. And even if Raila Amolo Odinga was to go to Addis Ababa, we have a deputy party leader that we call Wycliffe Ambetsa Oparanya. Na hata kama Oparanya hayuko,
we have a chairman called John Mbadi Ngongo.
Last week, Martha Karua of NARC Kenya and Jeremiah Kioni of Jubilee met in Ruiru in a bid to chart their political path. On the flip side, there is Wiper leader Kalonzo Musyoka, DAPK's Eugene Wamalwa, Mwangi Wairia of Usawa Party, and Gideon Moi of KANU, who had previously disappeared from the public limelight until last week's visitation by Kalonzo's group.
Onge jok manyalo keto ni dwa tero chi jaduong' ka jaduong' pod ngima. Kendo wadwa nyiso jogo, igeni jakom odiro kidie bungu. Odiro kidie bungu mar Africa Union. To koro waneno ka ng'ech owuok, waneno ogwang' owuok, waneno kolele owuok, waneno gik magalagala ka wuok e bungu kacha. Ni jok moko wacho ni gin kata Raila onge to gina sawa. Raila e ka chunywa mwayweyo godo. Omiyo wanyonuru piny gik ma jakom manyo ka maka are beside the point. Our party leader remains Raila Amolo Odinga.
A meeting bringing the Azimio coalition-affiliated parties together to chart a political path following Odinga's AU bid has since been called, but Odinga's allies have continued to reiterate that he will not vacate the position, and when he does upon winning the AUC chair bid, his political influence in the country cannot be withered. Martin Opio, K24 TV, Nairobi.